Kristine, a children's librarian at Rocky River Public Library. Welcome to a digital edition of Tween Creative Club. Today we're going to be making pop-up cards, which are actually great for any age group. They're a fun way to be creative with things you have around the house, and maybe even brighten someone's day. We'll start with a card that you can adapt however you like. Then I'll give you some other ideas, including birthday cake, a bouquet of flowers, and a dinosaur or monster. Here are the supplies you'll need. An envelope. If you don't have an envelope, you can actually make one from a sheet of paper. You can find tutorials for that online. Paper. You'll need at least 2 sheets of paper per card. Any type will do. Scissors, glue or a glue stick, and markers or whatever you'd like to use to draw. We'll start by cutting our paper to fit inside the envelope. So you'll want to line up the short edge of your paper with the long edge of your envelope and leave a little space, maybe a 1/4 inch or so that the card fits into the envelope easily. Make a line at the end of the envelope and then fold right here along this mark. When you open it up, you're going to cut along the line that you made with the fold. Now for the other side. Again, you leave that about a 1/4 inch and then make another mark at the end of the envelope. This is going to be the middle of the envelope. So we'll make a fold. And you can see there's some overlap that we need to cut off. So you'll get 2 sheets of paper per card, and I also like to make sure that they actually fit in the envelope before I get too far along in my project. Now let's add some pop-ups to our card. So first we'll fold a reverse fold to help us out later, and then we're going to cut some straight lines at kind of a right angle to the bottom of the card. Make sure you're cutting along the fold. And you can do different sizes, whatever you'd like, but we're going to make 2 lines that are parallel, about the same length. And then we'll fold it over. We want this to be kind of look like a straight line. Flip the card over and fold it the other way. And back. Then open the card up. And we're going to reverse this fold the opposite way of the rest of the card. Make our creases, and you have your first pop-up. Let's add a few more to this card. Make some smaller ones. Just fold between the 2 cuts, flip it over and fold the other way, open our card up, and press it again. Okay, now we're going to add things to the pop-up so that it makes a fun card. For this one, I just made a smiley emoji and a rainbow. You can make it however you'd like. So we just glue these on. And the card is all set. Then, because when we fold it, the outside would look like this and have these holes, we're going to take our second piece of paper and glue the first one on the inside. Let's see. Make sure you line up the creases. That's the trickiest part. And you're all set. Now that you know the basics, here are some other fun things you can do. There's a birthday cake card. And for this one, we have our fold. We're going to make kind of some wide cuts. You can go a little bit further into the paper. You do, though, want to make sure that you don't go more than halfway across, because then when you fold it, it's going to stick out from the edge of your card. And same thing where you fold it one way and the other way. Open it up. So this is your bottom layer of the cake. Then for the top layer, we only want to cut this part and the top of the card. So I'm pinching, but I'm not pinching this side. And then with just that fold, we'll fold this part up and fold it the other way. Open the card up. Fold it back down. We have our birthday cake. Next, we'll do the flowers. And for that one, you'll want a smaller cut near whatever the bottom of your card is going to be. And then kind of a longer cut, maybe about halfway or a little more than halfway up the paper. And it's going to look kind of crooked when we fold it. Open it up. But this here is our flower vase. And as you can see, the fun thing about this one is that you can add flowers to the front and also along the back. Last, we have our dinosaur or monster card. You can do other animals with it too. For this one, we're only going to be making one cut into our fold. However wide you'd like the mouth to be. And then we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to fold triangles. So you can fold maybe a more steep triangle or even a more shallow triangle. And then turn the paper over and fold the opposite way. You want to make sure to have really sharp creases, especially where it meets the fold of the card. And then open it up and reverse fold that you want to pop out. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, and then you have a talking mouth or a monster with teeth that you can add. And that's that one. I hope you had fun creating pop-up cards with me. There's something I learned to make as a kid and still enjoy today. If you're looking for more ideas, there's a YouTube channel I'd recommend. It's called Red Ted Art, and it has a card making DIYs playlist. Again, that's Red Ted Art on YouTube. So thank you for watching, and go spread some cheer with pop-up cards.